Underdogs! Hey, I'm here in Powdersville, South Carolina. You know what I love to do? Throw the ball, whether it's a softball or the baseball, bringing people together. And I'm here with my good buddy, Brent. Brent, thanks for doing this, brother.
Good to see you.
Oh my gosh. We threw actually, before I even started Throw the Ball Foundation, I think it kind of led to it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Between that and Amy in Columbia at that time.
Yeah.
So why do you see the importance of throwing the ball and being out here like this?
Two things that I can think of immediately off the top of my head. Number one is the ability to relax and talk.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of sports that you can go back and forth and have communication while you're doing it. It even goes back to the memory of me and my dad throwing growing up.
Really?
There was times where we had conversations and we would just be throwing the ball, and it was less about throwing the ball and it was more about connecting.
Yeah.
You can do this all day long with friends, and you leave and lose fact of that we threw the ball, but you remember the conversations that were had and the things that were learned through that.
Absolutely.
And I remember even in high school and a little bit of college, there was certain people that you liked throwing with better than others, and because there was some kind of a bond that was formed through that. And it's the second thing is throwing the ball breaks down so many barriers.
It does.
You don't have to be a professional athlete. You don't have to be any shape or size. My son was out here throwing with you earlier.
You're going to see videos of that. Yeah.
6 years old, he was throwing with you. My wife was throwing the ball, so it breaks down boundaries. You don't have to be a professional to do this and to connect on that level.
Yeah.
And there's a competition side to it too. When you get to where you can spread out and there's not fancy cars,
right.
you start really burning the other
Really
guy
going
up
for it,
and see who's going to cry uncle first.
Exactly right.
So it's fun to do that, and that's why I think that this is important. Is it breaks down barriers. There's not a limit to who can do this, and it's a powerful thing that can be used for a plethora of even therapy.
Right.
There's nothing.
It's my therapy.
Yeah. This could be something that could be absolutely tremendous for here in the upstate of South Carolina.
So here in Powdersville, like I want to get homeschool groups involved with this, high schools, colleges. Like, what can we do here in Powdersville with Throw the Ball Foundation?
Homeschooling's big here.
Yeah.
Homeschooling is huge. There's homeschool co-ops. Any homeschool co-ops, the one I'm a part of, there's probably 5 or 6 homeschool co-ops right around here.
Wow.
There's charter schools that we could actually organize to where, for recess, you can have throw the ball for recess and it counts as PE in a lot of homeschooling situations. So that is the main thing that I could see that would be very powerful here in the upstate, is through homeschool co-ops, charter schools, different private schools, situations like that.
Now, when you play, what positions do you play?
So in high school, I played first base and catcher, and then in college, I played the bench, because there was a lot of guys that were a lot better than I was when we got to college.
But you were in college, right?
Yeah. I played for 1 year while I was in college.
Wow.
Yeah.
So when was the last time you threw? Obviously, we've thrown, but
Yeah, just me and my kids getting out here throwing.
Okay, final question. Why should people, regardless of age, never give up on the game? Getting out and throwing, just loving the game.
Well, you see World War II veterans throwing the first pitch out at ball games. So they should never give up on the game. It brings excitement. It gives you something to look forward to. Things can change at the drop of a hat. You can be down by 2 at the bottom of the 9th inning.
Oh, I love that.
One grand slam, your team wins. It gets all the emotions going. It gets the competition going, and just never give up on what you love and what your passion is. And it's the American sport. It brings back childhood memories.
So Brent, thank you for doing this, brother.
Yes, sir.
I'm excited to see what Throw the Ball Foundation can do in the upstate of South Carolina. Thanks, everyone.